Hello everyone, it's Pizzscn here, and today I'm actually going to be doing another iPhone and iPod Touch tips and tricks video. I do know of a lot of things that I never see covered in these tips and tricks videos on YouTube. I'm starting to run out of like tricks, but I do know a couple tips. So this might just be a tips video, although I might name it tips and tricks just to get no. Well, I'll name it whatever I think is the appropriate name for it. But yeah, I already know of 3 that I'm going to tell you guys. I've been thinking about what I'm going to be saying while I was setting up for this video, and I thought of 3. So I'm just going to go ahead and do those real quickly. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and begin. So here are at least 3 tips and tricks that I know of that I don't really see mentioned that often in other videos. Alright, here's the first one. This is one you might know about. Again, this is really just a... Am I in macro mode? Hold on. There we go. Alright, that's what I'm looking for. You might know about this, but you might not at the same time. What I'm going to do... basically, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can manage your emails from anywhere on an iPod Touch. So, by anywhere, I mean literally anywhere. I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off. And, you know, something you might not know is that when you receive a new email and you want to check it but you don't have enough time to, you have to get out the door where you're going to lose your Wi-Fi connection, you can still check that email. You can't reply to it. Well, you kind of can, but you can't really reply to it right then and there. But check this out, my email is turned off. I have a new email, and I promise you guys, I have not yet read this email. I know what it is, because I sent it to myself through a computer. See right there, you see how it says, cannot get mail? Okay, let's click it. Check it out. Oh god. If it was blurred there, because personal information came out, but that was an attachment, and as I cover up this info here, check. Oh god, are you kidding me? I sent myself the wrong file. But you could see I opened that thing, which I have not yet opened on here, and it, you know, actually it worked. And you see there's no Wi-Fi. I can also, while I'm in here, and I want to make sure nothing comes up that I don't want you guys to see, I can go in here, I can read a couple emails. If it's got, let's find a better one. There we go. You know, if it got images in it, the images are going to be broken. But the text, it saves the text. It doesn't save pictures to save memory, but it'll record the text, which is a really cool feature. This is something I don't think a lot of people know about. You can also manage your inboxes. So, like, you know, if I just went in through here and, you know, I want to, you know, let's say I want to delete this, and, you know, I'm just going to delete a couple of these YouTubes that I've already read. You know. Sorry if you keep seeing the screen getting blurred a couple times. This is probably because personal information is coming up. So, you know, I want to delete these. I'm not connected to the internet. I can still do that. Deleted. Now, it's going to be able to say unable to move messages. But, here's the thing. Or did it delete them at all? Yeah, it did. When I connect back to a Wi-Fi network, it's going to sync it to my account. Let's show you something. I'm going to go ahead and reconnect to Wi-Fi, and this is actually going to be a great segue into the next tip I'm going to be telling you guys about. But it's not really because I'm still in the mail thing. But once I'm finally connected to the internet, it's going to sync it up to my account. Now here, this is a perfect segue into the next tip I'm going to tell you guys. Does your internet connection take this long to connect? If it does, you probably have an outdated, or you really need to upgrade to a new Wi-Fi router. Look, I'm still connecting. I mean, let's just see how long this takes me to connect. Let's see if I'm officially connected yet. Yeah, I'm connected. Even though I see that, it doesn't always mean I'm connected. I still have to click that blue arrow and make sure the DNS and stuff is on. How can you, like, that is so annoying, just having to wait that, like, really long time. And, you know, that was actually pretty quick for my internet. sometimes it can take up to about like 1 to 2 minutes to connect. What if I need the internet right then and there? Well, a couple things. If you plug your iPod into charge, it's never going to disconnect from that network. So if you're gonna need the internet, a lot for like, the next hour or something, just have it plugged into a charger. The wire will get in your way. It might be a little bit, uncomfortable to use at times, but once it's charging, there's no there's no battery to be drained with that on. So yeah. And another way you can keep the internet connected, play music 24/7 on here. Go into your settings, open music. This will be a drain on your battery, but you can then go in, or maybe not your settings, but once you open up your music. I have crappy music on here, by the way. You probably never even heard of these. I don't expect you to, and if you have, then you obviously, well, never mind. But if you go in here, you set it to repeat. Check this out. If I turn my iPod off or into sleep mode and leave it here for a couple seconds, normally after about 10 seconds of being in standby mode like this, or sleep mode, it's automatically going to disconnect. But you see, for some reason, when the music's playing, it does not disconnect. So if you're listening, so just have music playing 24/7. I mean, who doesn't do that anyway? Well, I don't, but yeah, but we're still connected, and we'll be connected for a long time. In fact, we'll never be disconnected. But once you stop that music and then you turn it off, it's going to disconnect. So yeah, that was a pretty good segue into that next tip. I thought that was pretty exciting. Now the last tip I'm going to show you guys is, ever since the iPad came out, it's really been advertised, a little bit. I don't know if this is really Apple's, one of Apple's, ultimate intentions, but it's a pretty good photo frame. What people don't seem to know is that this is also a pretty good photo frame. It's just a bit small. But if you go into your photos, you set up a slideshow, and if you click the on my iPod Touch right now, you'll be brought to a video that I made this past summer. That's a tutorial on how to make an iPod dock. I actually did not intend for this to be, but there's a detail on there that actually allows it, and if I had mine still put together, I'd show it to you, but I took it apart to try and work on another dock prototype that failed. But yeah, but I had you on the last one just put 2 bricks on either side. I just thought it made it look better. Not only does it make it look better, and this is, again, totally unintentional, it allows you to stand it up like this. I know we're out of focus, but it allows you to actually stand it up like this at an angle for watching movies and stuff. But you can set it up as a little photo frame. I mean, sure, it's not the biggest screen in the world, but it's big enough. So you just go in. Let's open up my beach photos. Hit that play button down there. You can set the transitions in the settings. There's no origami like what the iPad has, but it's a pretty decent little photo frame. I've never used it as a photo frame before, but you can tap to, or no, you can actually you can't because it'll pause it, but yeah, I mean, you can it's a okay photo frame. So yeah, I mean, that last one wasn't really a tip, wasn't really as much a tip or trick as what it is, just well, it was a tip, but yeah. If there's anything else, I can't think of it right now. Anyway, those are just a couple more tips, tricks, if you will. Well, more tips, but if I can ever think of more tricks, when 4.0 comes out, I'll have pretty much a whole new playing field to play around with, and I'll be able to find plenty more tricks, I'm sure, for you guys. But I think I've kind of ran out of tricks that I know have not really yet been touched on. But yeah, anyhow, that's all, guys. Just a pretty good video. It wasn't the most exciting video I've ever done on this particular subject, but anyway, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions or comments about any of these tips, you can ask down there in the comment below. If you actually know another tip or trick, you can post it down there in the comment below. I love to know these things, guys. That's why I'm doing a lot of these videos, because I love this kind of stuff. I love figuring out new tricks that I can do on here that look really cool and stuff. So yeah, tips, tricks, whatever. post it. I might actually use it in another one of these videos. I just love doing these things. But anyway, guys, also be sure to check out the links down there. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and adios.